So we're coming up on the finals here, so we've got Falco and Wolf.
If you want my honest opinion on this, I can't give you an opinion on this. I mean, this is two friends battling it out for the winner spot.
And I'm in the same boat. Like, I really don't know how I feel about this match because they're both great characters with almost identical movesets. But the way RedFalcon has played so far tonight, I'd almost have to give it to him.
Well, if we're paying attention to percentages, it looks like Red. He invented it.
Yes, so far, you know, RedFalcon is taking it to him. You know, 50. Ooh, and there we go, dropping the first life for the match there. RedFalcon still with 3. But it's still not a hard thing to come back from.
Now, I'm not going to say this for now, but if this turns out like last week, remember last week, Schmick got to the finals through the losers bracket, came close to bringing it out, but still lost. Are we going to see that same turn of events in this match here?
I don't think so, because at this point, he's made it this far, and there's still an opportunity, you know, in the other bracket, if need be. But you've got to think, this is just the first match and the first live, and they're already back at 2-2. Oh well. Oh, and he pulls it off. That's something you don't see, you know, especially in tournaments that much, is the whole under the stage. Oh, and there he goes, Schmidt dropping that second life. But see, that's the thing, is you've got Wolf that's got more power, where you've got Falco that's got more of the, you know, the combos. Just like that combo right there. Oh, and Schmidt's taking it to him right now with that up A combo. But can he capitalize?
But the question is, can Schmick keep it up long enough just to get Wolf out of it? Because remember, this is Schmick's last stop. Wolf still, RedFalcon still has one stop to go through.
Oh, he just puts he did. He's just like, get off my stage.
But here's the thing, Schmick's almost at 100%. If he doesn't do anything now,
Oh, and there it is. RedFalcon got it with the
RedFalcon taking game 1 with 1 stock left with still no damage.
But you're gonna think this is a whole lot closer than we've seen coming out of you know, RedFalcon. The past 2 games we've seen, he's come across with 2 more stocks. So you know, Schmick is really taking it to him. Looks like we're going with Falco and Wolf again, so this will be the interesting one. Because now they've had a chance to kind of feel out each other, they know how each other's going to play. So I think we're going to see more aggressive play style here versus the passiveness of that first live. And we definitely are seeing more aggressive from Wolf. But sometimes we'll have
He's
to get
definitely reading the movements for the simple fact if you noticed his shield procs. As soon as he comes up, he does some type of dodge and then he gets out.
Oh yeah, but that's something I definitely have to give to you know, RedFalcon, and I've seen this the past 3 matches. His shielding is, I'm not gonna say perfect because there's always an opportunity to better yourself, but
that far distance with a shield set, with a up B set.
Yeah, his shielding is second to none.
Schmick losing the first stock of the second match.
But at the same time, you've got to look at RedFalcon with 106.
Yeah. The question is, how far can Wolf take Falco's damage? before he loses his first stock? That's the real question. Well, he's got about almost 50% on him when taking that stock.
And did he just... No. That was a daring move from Schmick there.
If Schmick doesn't play it carefully like that, that could potentially cost him.
And you've almost got to keep this even, because from what I've seen with, especially with Red Falcon, is you can't pull off the extra stuff. You have to keep it even, because if you go down a stock, then it's very, very almost impossible to come back.
I wouldn't necessarily say impossible, but I say it would give its own challenges.
I mean, he's one of the more challenging players that I've seen, and granted, I'm not the best either, nowhere close to it.
Like I said, with the way that I'm seeing this, these potential fights that we're getting.
Oh, and that recovery with that up B. Just look at the range he's getting on it, though. Unfortunately, that B wasn't going to save him there.
He's still got one more stock. I mean, he might be at 100%, but can he deal any damage to Schmick for losing this stock? That's the real question.
And no.
The answer is going to be no.
So now we're at 1-1. Schmick has to pull it off here if he wants to continue. At least, in this particular series. I mean, there are other opportunities, but there's no room for error.
Oh, there's really not. So from what we're seeing here is Falco just got some decent combos on him. Right. Can Schmick recover from the amount of damage he's taken?
Alright, there we go with
testing.
There we go with Schmick with the up B. Now we're at 100% for Red Falcon and 85 for Schmick. So
now it's 100 even, just a 0.7 damage difference.
Oh, with a nice kick. At this point, it's gonna be anybody's game with just the right smash.
It's just really gonna be. It's really gonna come down to the wire on who's gonna get what.
Oh, did he? No.
He came close.
He's getting excited. And there it is.
Schmick bringing it to 1-1. This is the best of 3, correct? So this is gonna bring it down to the finals.
Yeah, now it's do or die time for both of them.
Because they both got 1 win each.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to give it to Schmick there, for pulling that out, because.
Is it?
Okay.
Been coordinating.
So, correction, it's the best 3 out of 5, so there's still some different opportunities here, but still don't want to drop a game if you don't have to, if you don't need to. Alright, so let's see. We've got Wolf and Falco still again. And of course, why change when you've been winning? And Schmick with that up B.
Out of frame. That's not us, that's them.
I know. They're out of frame.
You're not here.
And let's see. Oh, Wolf with that grab. Trying to edge guard him, trying to keep him away. But Falco has an answer to him. Oh, and never got dropped the first life of the match. Schmick at 2. Wolf at 3.
I said nothing. Either way, it looks like Schmick. I'm catching up now. Sorry about that.
Oh,
This is a 3-1 stock fight right here. But will Falco lose all 3 stocks before Wolf does? Because right now he is getting the combos on him. He still has an extra stock to go through.
I mean, Schmick hasn't been, just sitting around and being, patient. He's been being aggressive and being on the offensive a lot, but at this point, I've seen a new level of aggression come out of Red Falcon that I haven't seen in all the other matches. Like, he is literally just taking it to him non-stop. It's like that combo right there. Like,
he just back kicked Wolf. Wow.
And oh.
Schmick has been doing. That's the third time in this match that we have seen Schmick do that.
I'm gonna have to
Will
go.
one of those be his downfall? Is going to be the real question.
Oh, with 113 damage on the last life, he almost made me need Dr. Mario. That was breathtaking. And he's got a long way to go, and it's going to be a long road. It's still possible, but at the same time, I don't know how much hope I would hold out for it.
Oh, hit him with the gun. Oh, he hit him with the reflect shield and the bullet to stop him in his tracks. Remember, he still has one.
Oh, and he bounced him off the stage. We're at this 1-1, and
he's coming close.
He's going to have to stop doing that.
But the question is, can Schmick take this last stop at his percentage? That's the real question, because if you look, he is at 157%, while Wolf is only at 30.
But I've got to hand it to him. You know, he was at...
It was a 3-1 situation.
I mean, he was at 130, and oh...
And there
bye-bye
it
birdie.
is. Red Falcon gains another point. If Red Falcon can pull off this next game, that's going to be his.
But you got to think of the irony of the situation. So far, the whole match has been Red Falcon versus a Blue Falcon. I mean, think of that. Think of the irony of that. And no, we're not talking about, you know, Captain Falcon. It's like the old saying, you know, birds of a feather will flock together. Here we go with the do or die for Schmick.
Schmick's going to have to pull it together in this game, or he's going to find himself in the losers bracket again.
But I mean, like, you were here last week, you know, hopefully most of y'all were with us last week and y'all saw what happened. You know, he can still pull it out.
He can pull it through, but it's just going to take a lot of grinding to get through it again.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, why go to losers bracket if you don't have to?
Exactly. But as you can see right now, Wolf is still getting the damage. Schmick might have the combos, but it looks like Wolf has the damage output here.
At this point, you know, Schmick's got to pull out all the stops.
Schmick losing the first stock again.
That wasn't the stops I was talking about there, Schmick, but, you know, you just got to keep it up. You've got to stay on top of Wolf at this point.
Yeah. If Schmick can't stay on top of Wolf, then it's really going to come down.
Okay. Like the 2-2.
It's going to come down to a 1-1 stock at the end of this. That's my prediction. But Schmick's going to have to start attacking him more and more aggressively, but remembering to play passively to stop sustaining so much damage in the long run.
Exactly, because at this point it's not about, you know, the hits and the combos. It's more of about who's racking the damage up on them.
It's going to also be not just the damage. It's going to be what combos at what given time they can give them. It's also the biggest factor that's going to apply is when they do said combo, also be the amount of damage they got on them.
Because I mean, right now we're looking at, you know, almost even. Well, it was almost even. Now we're looking at a 99 and 107, so that's still pretty close for these two. And a 2-2.
Yeah. He's catching close with those potential leg grabs that he's going for.
But that recovery that Schmick's got.
Yeah, that little forward proton dash thing right there, that's what's saving him alive. But that right there with Wolf grabbing him, that could really play a bad factor.
Oh, and he spiked him. Using the stage.
Using the stage to his advantage to take that last stock away from him. But here's the question. Can Schmick take this stock without sustaining too much damage? That's the main question we're going to find ourselves asking here while Wolf has 150 damage.
I mean, the way I see it is if Schmick takes over 75 damage with, you know, before taking this stock, then that's essentially going to be the nail in the coffin.
Not necessarily. We've seen him come back. He took 2 stocks from him last game while he was over 100. Here it is, final stock. He's almost at 70 damage. Schmick's going for it again. I'm telling you, just watching those makes me scared.
I mean, at this moment in time, you've got a do or die situation, and yeah, I don't think I wouldn't be going for the showboating because I wouldn't be able to make it.
I wouldn't call that showboating. I think he's trying to just get away from him without him really batting an eye for it. He can get a certain distance on him. If Falco can get that certain distance, Falco can actually win this.
I mean,
but Red Falcon will not let him have that distance.
He's staying up close and personal in this whole match. Oh. He just kicks him off the stage. He's like, see ya.
He's like, sorry, no tickets sold for you. This is like watching the Super Bowl, but instead of football, this is Smash Brothers. Well, let's call this a Smash Ball. And there it is.
And he took him off the sides of the stage.
Red Falcon taking the game from Smith.